Congratulations on your purchase of a 1990 Firebird, and welcome to the world of Pontiac driving excitement.
Firebird first hit the streets in 1967 with an unprecedented combination of power and breathtaking style. The 400 cube Ram Air Trans Am followed just 2 years later.
More recently, the special edition 20th anniversary Trans Am paced the 1989 Indy 500, the first totally stock vehicle to do so in over half a century. Now your new Firebird is ready to propel you into the 90s.
But before you get on your Pontiac and ride, let's take a few minutes to get acquainted with your new Firebird. This tape will help you familiarize yourself with Firebird's design and operation.
Side 1 will touch on standard features such as instrument panel and steering column controls, and Side 2 will cover optional equipment.
This tape literally puts you in the driver's seat. It's designed from the driver's point of view. For best results, we recommend that you park your car and follow along. So, let's get started.
Firebird's interior has been planned with your every need in mind. Everything from the seats to the instrumentation has been designed for optimum driving comfort and convenience. The standard seats offer the support and range of adjustability you expect in a premium performance vehicle. To move your driver's seat forward or rearward, sit down and grasp the control lever under the left corner of your seat cushion. Moving it to the left will release the seat locking mechanism, and you will be able to slide your seat into place.
To adjust your headrest, simply pull it straight up or push down on it.
Now let's adjust the angle or rake of the seat back. On the left side of the driver's seat cushion, toward the rear, is the long flat rake control. By pulling up on this lever and leaning back, you can recline the seat to find a comfortable driving position. Once you have adjusted your seat, you should find that your elbows are slightly bent as you grasp the steering wheel.
Firebird makes this last comfort adjustment doubly easy with tilt steering. Simply pull the short control lever on the left side of the steering column toward you and move the wheel up or down.
Your new Firebird also incorporates advanced occupant protection and security features for your peace of mind.
Firebird's 4-spoke steering wheel is equipped with an inflatable airbag restraint system for protection in front-end collisions. Please remember, you must wear your safety belt for the airbag to be effective.
Firebird also has a state-of-the-art anti-theft feature called Passkey. Passkey allows your car to be started by the original ignition key only. Duplicates won't work. What's more, Passkey may also make you eligible for certain insurance discounts. Ask your insurance agent for details.
All Firebirds provide intensive driver-oriented instrumentation. These gauges will keep you in the know by helping you to monitor vital performance functions. At the far left of the instrument panel is Firebird's large, easy-to-read analog speedometer. Within the speedometer dial is the odometer, which lets you know how many miles you have driven.
Beneath the odometer is Firebird's resettable trip odometer. Zero the trip odometer by pressing the black button below the trip odometer. Off to the right of the speedometer is a small cluster containing the turn signal indicators and the high beam headlamp indicator.
The next gauge over is Firebird's tachometer. The tachometer monitors the speed your engine is turning in revolutions per minute, or RPMs.
Next to the tachometer is a cluster which contains a number of gauges and indicators. At the very top of this cluster is the voltmeter, which measures the output of your alternator. This lets you know whether or not your battery is getting an adequate charge. With the engine running, the voltmeter needle will normally point somewhere near the middle of the dial, although minor fluctuations are to be expected.
If your alternator is not generating sufficient power, the needle will point to the left, and the battery-shaped warning light above the voltmeter will light up. Service is indicated at this point. You'll find more information about the voltmeter in your owner's manual.
Moving clockwise, we find the upshift indicator light in vehicles with manual transmissions. This light will flash on to indicate the shift points that will give you the best possible fuel mileage.
The fuel gauge sits at the bottom of this cluster, while at the left is the seatbelt reminder light. When you start your engine, the seatbelt reminder light will come on to encourage you to wear your safety belts. After a few moments, it will turn off.
The cluster on the extreme right includes the oil pressure gauge, brake light, security light, engine coolant temperature gauge, and the service engine reminder.
The oil pressure gauge lets you know that your engine is receiving proper lubrication. Under normal operating conditions, the needle will point anywhere between 20 and 60 pounds per square inch. Small fluctuations within this range are to be expected. If oil pressure falls below 4 pounds per square inch, the red oil can-shaped warning light below the gauge will come on. Please refer to the owner's manual for steps you should take if this warning light comes on while you're driving.
The brake light will also come on for a moment when you start the engine. It will remain lit if your parking brake is engaged. Please see your owner's manual for a full explanation.
The security light will come on when something other than the original ignition key is used to attempt to start the car. There's more information in your owner's manual.
The engine coolant temperature gauge is found at the bottom of this gauge cluster. Temperature gauge readings will vary according to air temperature and operating circumstances. But under most driving conditions, the engine temperature will range between 100 and 210 degrees Fahrenheit.
If the engine coolant temperature approaches a critical level, the thermometer-shaped warning indicator above the temperature gauge will light up. You'll find more about the temperature gauge in your owner's manual.
The Service Engine Soon message will light up whenever you start your engine to let you know that the warning system is functioning properly.
Should the Service Engine Soon message remain lit or flash on and off, it indicates a problem with Firebird's computer command control system. If this happens, please see your dealer as soon as possible for servicing.
Just beneath the left edge of the instrument panel is the instrument rheostat control lever. Slide the lever upwards to increase the intensity of the instrument panel lighting when your headlamps are on. Sliding the lever all the way up until it clicks will turn on the dome light.
Beneath this switch are Firebird's headlamp controls. Push the left button to turn on your low beam headlamps. The button to the right will turn on the parking lamps, and the button at the bottom will shut them off.
To the right of the steering column is the fog lamp switch. Pushing the right side of this button will turn your fog lamps on, provided your headlamps are also on. Pushing the left side of this button will turn them off again.
Some of Firebird's controls are grouped together on the long, thin control lever on the left side of the steering column, the multi-function control lever. In its most obvious function, it operates your turn signals, but there's more here than meets the eye. When your lights are on, pulling straight back on this lever will turn on your high beam headlamps.
Twist the end of this lever backwards to operate Firebird's continuously variable controlled cycle windshield wipers. Pushing forward on the flat part of the top of the lever turns on the windshield washer. Washer fluid will squirt continuously from Firebird's wet arm windshield wipers as they clear your windshield.
Firebird's central instrument panel controls are angled slightly toward the driver, so they're easy to reach. At the top are controls for the heating and ventilation system. The round switch on the extreme left of the heating and ventilation control unit controls fan speed. Turning the switch clockwise turns on the fan. Keep turning to select low, medium, and high speeds.
The top heating and ventilation control lever directs the flow of incoming air to the various outlets in the car.
Sliding the top lever to the vent position will send air through the vents in the center of the instrument panel. Selecting heat directs most of the airflow to the floor and to the side window defoggers. And if you slide the lever to the defrost symbol, most of the air will be sent to the windshield. Moving the lever in between these positions will mix airflow between outlets.
The bottom heating and ventilation lever sets the temperature of the incoming air. Sliding the bottom lever to the right will heat the incoming air, and sliding it to the left will provide cooler air.
Air conditioning is standard on all V8-equipped Firebirds to keep you cool during summer months. As you would expect, air conditioning has its own specific upper control designations: max, norm, and bi-level.
While max is chiefly useful on extremely hot or humid days, selecting norm will provide adequate cooling most of the time.
Moving the upper control lever to bi-level will send air to the floor, windshield, and side window defoggers, as well as through the central instrument panel vents. Bi-level clears foggy windows while keeping the passenger compartment cool.
Selecting the defrost position will also send dehumidified air to clear your windshield and side windows.
Please see your owner's manual for a more detailed discussion of heating and ventilation.
Just below the heating and ventilation controls is your Delco entertainment system. An AM/FM stereo radio is standard on Firebird, Firebird Formula, and Trans Am. The 4 numbered buttons along the front of the radio can be programmed to tune in one AM and one FM station each. To program a station pre-select button, first manually tune the radio to one of your favorite stations. Press the lower control knob to select either the AM or FM band, and turn the knob to find a station you like. Then press the button marked Set. When the Set indicator on the dial lights up, press one of the 4 station push buttons. As soon as the set light goes out, pressing the station button will tune the radio to the programmed station.
If you are unfamiliar with the available radio stations in a given area, pressing the button marked Scan will sample all of the radio stations on the dial. To stop the scanning process, press the Scan button a second time.
In contrast, pressing the Seek button will advance the radio to the next listenable station and stay there. When you have found a radio station you like, adjust the volume by turning the upper control knob. Behind the volume knob is the balance control. To adjust left to right speaker balance, move the balance control to the left or right. The fader control, which sits behind the lower control knob, will adjust the front to rear speaker balance.
The 2 vertical sliding switches allow you to customize the sound of your music to your personal taste. The switch marked treble controls high frequencies, and moving the one marked bass will change the volume of low frequencies. For detailed operational and maintenance information on this and other Delco entertainment systems, please see your owner's manual.
Firebird makes even everyday driving a pleasure with a surplus of handy convenience features. The door map pockets contain cup holders. There's a lockable storage area in the left side of the rear compartment, and you can fold down the rear seat for extra cargo room.
But Firebird was really born to run. This year, Firebird comes with a standard upgraded 3.1-liter multi-port fuel-injected V6 engine for better performance than last year. Trans Am features a mighty tuned port-injected 5-liter V8, and both cars come with a standard smooth-shifting 5-speed manual transmission.
Firebird Formula and Trans Am GTA feature even more extensive performance hardware, but more about that on side 2.
Of course, one of the most important parts of your new Firebird isn't under the hood at all. It's in your storage console. We've included a leatherette portfolio that contains your owner's manual, the warranty and owner assistance booklet, and the maintenance schedule booklet.
Your new Pontiac is backed by impressive warranty coverage. Details and coverages are completely explained in this booklet. It also explains a 2-step customer satisfaction procedure to help resolve any concerns you might have. The maintenance schedule booklet details the service and maintenance required to ensure the dependability and emission control performance originally built into your car.
To fully enjoy and preserve the investment in your new automobile, please read all of the information supplied in your portfolio.
Your portfolio also contains an extra emergency door and trunk key. It's a credit card key because it fits neatly inside your wallet or purse, just like a credit card. You can use it if you accidentally lock yourself out of your new Pontiac. For this key to work, it must be cut to fit your door, so be sure to have your dealer cut it.
To use your credit card key, just push it out from the card and insert it into the lock. The hinge on the card is flexible, so after you use the key, you can bend it back into place and put the card back into your wallet.
That about wraps up our discussion of Firebird's standard features. Please listen to Side 2 to learn about Firebird's exciting range of optional features. The optional equipment ordered on your Firebird personalizes your outstanding new vehicle. These options are covered on this side of the audio cassette. You can use the cassette insert card or the label on side 2 of the cassette as a table of contents to fast forward to the special options that you may have selected. There will be a slight pause between each option.
Firebird Formula and Trans Am GTA are special performance packages that include engine upgrades and other significant enhancements. In fact, much of the optional equipment mentioned on this side of the tape is included in one or both packages. The Firebird Formula includes a powerful throttle body fuel-injected 5-liter V8 engine, a precise 5-speed manual transmission, and an exclusive exterior styling treatment.
Trans Am GTA gets the big tune-Ford injected 5.7-liter V8 and 4-speed automatic transmission, 4-wheel disc brakes, and much more. The GTA package also includes a limited slip differential. This feature locks the differential to send equal torque to both rear wheels, increasing traction for better handling on slippery surfaces. A 4-way manual seat is an available upgrade on most Firebirds. It differs from the conventional seat in that there are 2 control levers at the front of the seat. The right lever controls fore aft adjustment, while the left lever tilts the seat cushion for added thigh support.
The optional multi-adjustable power driver's seat brings an unprecedented degree of comfort and support to Trans Am GTA. In addition to manual fore-aft, thigh and rake adjustments, these outstanding seats include power lumbar support for your lower back and side bolsters for lateral support.
Controls for the inflatable lumbar adjustment are found on the circular pod on the left side of the driver's seat. To inflate the lumbar support bladder, press the raised button at the top. To deflate the lumbar support bladder, use the depressed portion of the switch. The controls for the side bolsters are found on the bottom of the same pod. They are also inflatable and work the same way as the lumbar controls.
The thigh supports and fore-aft adjustments are manually controlled. To move the thigh supports up or down, pull up and out on the handle at the center of the front of the seat cushion. Then move the thigh support into place. The fore-aft adjustment is found at the right front of the seat cushion. To unlock the seat, just pull up on the L-shaped handle and slide the seat into place.
Firebird's optional cruise control system is controlled by a switch and a button found at the end of the turn signal multifunction control stalk. Cruise control lets you keep a constant forward speed without keeping your foot on the accelerator pedal, thus increasing your comfort on long drives. To engage the cruise control system, accelerate to the desired speed, 25 miles per hour or more, and move the slide lever to the on position. Push in the set button all the way and release it slowly. When you take your foot off the accelerator pedal, the set speed will be maintained even if you drive up or down hills.
Tapping your brakes lightly will disengage cruise control. You do not need to come to a stop.
To reset the cruise control to a faster speed, move the slide lever to the RA position and hold. Your Firebird will accelerate at a slow, controlled rate. Release the slide lever when you have reached the desired higher speed.
To reset the cruise control to a lower speed, push in the set button all the way and hold it there. Wait until the car slows to the desired speed, then release the button slowly.
Firebird's cruise control system has a tap-up, tap-down feature, which allows you to adjust the cruising speed in 1 mile per hour increments. To increase your speed, move the slide lever to the RA position and quickly release it.
To decrease speed, push in the set button and quickly release it.
After tapping the brakes or coming to a complete stop, you can resume your last set cruising speed by accelerating to 25 miles per hour or more. Move the slide lever to RA and hold it in for about 1 second. When you release it, your Firebird will accelerate to the cruising speed you set before you touch the brakes.
If you wish to pass another vehicle, simply step on the gas for more speed. When you take your foot off the pedal, you will slow down to the preset speed.
Many of Firebird's optional features are grouped around the central instrument panel controls, including the rear window defogger and remote hatch release switches.
Pushing the rear window defogger switch will heat the rear window to clear it of condensation or frost. The rear window defogger will turn off automatically when the window is clear.
The remote hatch release is sure to come in handy when you're loading or unloading groceries, luggage, or virtually anything. Just press the button to open the hatch.
Another group of optional power controls can be found on the console and behind the shift lever. The left-hand switch controls the driver's window, and the right-hand switch controls the passenger's window. Push either switch toward the front of the vehicle to roll the window up. Pushing the switch toward the rear of the vehicle will roll the window down.
The optional remote power sport mirror control sits in between the power window switches. To adjust the left side mirror, move the bottom switch to left. Then push one of the 4 directional controls to move the mirror. To adjust the right side mirror, simply move the bottom switch to right and repeat.
Firebird's optional power door lock controls are found on the doors themselves. They feature user-friendly graphics, so they're easy to use. To lock your doors, press the button marked with a key. A push of the button marked Unlock will unlock them again.
Firebird's optional Delco entertainment systems are essential equipment for the automotive audiophile. Of course, even the best car stereos can be confusing until you've spent some time with them. So let's work through some of the most important controls. Those of you with optional cassette players have the advantage of choosing your music program, and the Delco cassette players allow you to make the most of your advantage. Firebird's tape players feature a standard auto reverse feature. When one side of your tape plays out, the tape player will automatically switch to the other side. You can also manually reverse the tape while it's playing by pressing the volume knob, or pressing the program button on radio so equipped. Pressing eject will automatically remove the cassette and turn on the radio.
Some radios include a 5-band graphic equalizer. This feature offers you the freedom to adjust bass, mid-range, and treble frequencies. Move these sliding controls up or down to color the music to your personal taste. The 60 and 250 bars control bass frequencies. 1K operates the mid-range, and the 3.5K and 10K controls will adjust the treble frequencies.
For the ultimate in sonic performance, nothing else even comes close to digital sound. Firebird's optional AM/FM stereo radio with compact disc player will introduce you to a new realm of automotive sound.
To operate the CD player, push the power button and simply insert a compact disc into the slot. The player will pull it in. Wait a few seconds and the disc should play. Beneath the slot for your compact disc are an additional 6 control buttons. On the extreme right is the button marked Comp for Compress. Pushing Compress will even out the soft and loud parts of the music you are listening to.
To the left of the Compress button is a button marked FF for Fast Forward. Pressing this button will allow you to scan ahead through a musical selection.
The reverse button to the left allows you to scan backwards.
Pressing Next will skip to the next selection on the compact disc. Pressing the button marked PREV will play the previous selection. Moving to the left, pressing the ST/PL button will stop the music and the radio will play. Press it again to restart the disc. And pressing Eject will allow the CD to be removed from the slot.
For detailed operational and maintenance information on this and other Delco entertainment systems, please see your owner's manual.
Now that you've become more familiar with some of Firebird's most important features, you're ready to take your new car to the streets.
Once again, congratulations on your new purchase. And here's wishing you many rewarding years of driving excitement.